Our next report comes from Limerick, where one organisation is trying to address the educational disadvantages experienced by some communities on the north side of the city. The Learning Hub Limerick aims to work with schools to teach children subjects such as science in a creative way. Jonas Sullivan brings you this report.
Why is the sky blue? How do birds fly? What does sound look like? They're all questions you can only get the answer to with science, and a new initiative in Limerick is bringing science to children in a very new way.
Science is really permeating our lives more and more so as the years progress. It's very difficult to do good science in schools. There's often so much of a focus on literacy and numeracy, and particularly with cutbacks, teachers are finding it more and more difficult. So we feel it's really important that the children have a positive experience of science before they enter secondary school, because it isn't compulsory at junior cycle.
To give children that positive experience, Science Hub was introduced, an after-school club once a week aimed at making learning fun. It was introduced as part of Learning Hub Limerick.
The Learning Hub was established a couple of years ago basically to address early school leaving and kind of very low levels of educational attainment in kind of the surrounding neighbourhoods. We would provide different hubs of activity to kids, so we'd have music, health, art and DigiHub. Very few children from disadvantaged areas and going into local secondary schools were choosing science, and also they were being, I suppose, maybe a little bit unambitious for themselves in terms of maths as well. So what we're trying to do is show that there is a practical application of maths and science in your everyday life.
So what kind of things are they learning?
Your veins go all the way through your body and you can hear your heartbeat in more places than just your heart.
When the string's tight enough, the sound waves can travel through it and then it ends up at the other cup.
It's called Audacity. If you get a microphone, you can talk into it, you can amplify it, like make whatever sound you want. You can make it echo, you can make it squeaky, and that's how Alvin and the Chipmunks is made. They do the frequency, and the higher the frequency, the squeakier it gets.
We were working to see which one was the best conductor of heat. There was stainless steel, iron, brass and copper. And when we did it the first time, the rest of them was stainless steel. So that's why there's stainless steel pots and we don't have stainless steel handles on pots because they'll burn.
And there's solar panels on them and the light reflects off the mirror and it points down at the solar panels. And the solar panels have like enough energy to start moving them.
The human eye can't see UV light, so with the blue special light, when we shine it over the beads, it changes colour and it shows you the UV light that the beads are able to absorb.
Got all that? Good. There'll be a quiz at the end of the programme.
They're so bubbly, so vibrant, and they always have questions every day they come into us as well. It's really, really good to see that they actually think about things when they leave the place. But you have to be on your toes as well, because sometimes you're not ready for those questions.
The theme for the last term was how things work. So we learnt about how things work in the context of heat, magnetism, sound, light, the human body. This term we are planning to do a bit of a science magic show and that kind of idea, and use the magic of science as the vehicle for learning. We entered them into the BT Young Scientist competition and we brought them up to Dublin there last month, and they had an absolute ball. They had a fabulous day, they got a little award. I mean, they're still talking about it.
But what do the children themselves think of Science Hub?
Very cool. Why is it cool? Because you get to bring you on trips and you get to do experiments.
Science Hub is good because you can come down here and you can choose like lots of things to do.
It's brilliant. I think it's really good. It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun to do, like.
There seems to be a theme emerging, and even the volunteers are in on it.
They're great fun to be around. I get a great buzz from doing it with them as well, and I really hope that they choose to do science when they enter first year next year.
Gosh, those classes look a lot more fun than when I was going to school, which isn't today or yesterday. And if you want more information on the Hub, then go to the website, which is on your screens now.